my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Anyways, chat, so here's how I found out that I was getting cheated on, okay? You guys ready? So I went out with this guy. Okay, so my best friend at the time, she was like, oh, like, I have this really good looking guy. Like, he thinks you're cute. Like, do you want to go out with him? Like, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, you know what? Sure, why not? Why not, right? And of course... Oh god, it actually cringes me to tell this fucking story. But of course, this guy didn't drive, okay? Of course he didn't drive. Like, the classic broke, no job, didn't drive. I'm like in love with this guy, of course, okay? So he's like, oh yeah, come pick me up. I drove at this point, okay? I drove at this point in my life. He's like, yeah, come pick me up, like we can hang out. So we go, we hang out. I'm in love with this guy. Oh, I've had, okay, wait, I'll wait till the ad's over. All right, so my friend, let me start from the, okay, anyways. My friend was like, I have this guy for you. You should go out with him. He's really good looking. That is literally the only thing she told me about him. She didn't say like, he's such a good guy. He's so kind. No, she's like, he's a really good looking guy. And I'm just like, okay. So of course he didn't drive. Of course he didn't have a job. Of course I need to drive and go pick him up. So I go, Chad, this is so embarrassing. I'm actually so embarrassed telling this story because I would never do this now. But of course, he's like, we're gonna go out for coffee at like 4 p.m., okay? Sure. But of course, 4 p.m. rolls around. He's nowhere to be found. At 8 o'clock, he hits up my line. He goes, hey, I'm so sorry. Like, I play football and I got distracted and like I was training. Like, do you think you can come now? And of course, my dumb ass goes at 8 o'clock at night to go meet up with this guy. Idiot. Okay, so I go, I meet up with him. We end up just sitting in my fucking car and talking because of course this broke bitch isn't gonna pay for none of my meal. He's not gonna pay for a coffee. And so I'm just like, okay, like it's fine. I'm in love with this guy. Like, I was like, this is the love of my life. This broke, no job, only hits me up at nighttime man is the love of my life. I'm gonna marry him. I'm an idiot, okay? That's all good and well, whatever. We keep going out, da-da-da-da-da. And eventually, I am like, wow, we are getting shit on so bad right now. Sounds like good looks is all he had going for him. Exactly. So eventually, me being me, Chad, this part of me stayed the same. I was like, what are we? I was like, I want to know what we are. I'm not doing a situationship. Like, I'm not doing this. At this point, Chad, I believe I was like, 18, 17. I don't really remember my age, to be honest. This is a while ago. I was like, I'm not doing a situationship. I want to know what we are. Anyways, so I'm like, what are we? And of course, he's like, you know, I love you. I would marry you. I would marry you tomorrow. And literally, I was like, but you don't, like, I was like, you don't post me. Like, I haven't met any of your friends. Like, what's, like, I don't feel like that's the truth. And I'm in this is a real story, chat. He was like, if we drove down to the courthouse right now, I would marry you. I know where he starts Googling where the courthouse is. He literally took out his phone and started Googling where the nearest courthouse is. And he's like, oh, it's closed. Mind you, it's midnight because that's the only time he hung out with me. That's literally it. He's like, oh, like, it's closed. Like, but you know what? I would marry you. So, but of course, he still is not like, well, you can be my girlfriend. Nothing. Okay, so anyways, long story short, so yeah, eventually I was like, okay, he's not giving me a straight answer. Every time I would ask what he's not giving me a straight answer. So I'm in the car with him one time, okay? And he's like, can I play some music? And I'm like, yeah, you can play some music. So he puts some fucking music on and his iPhone connects to the Apple Play that's in the car, okay? And doesn't he get a text from, oh my God, what was the name? Bubs. He gets a text from Bubs. And I'm like, who is that? He's like, oh my God, that's my best friend. And I was like, yeah, Bubs? And he's like, yeah. Like, it's a joke. Like, we call each other Bubs. Like, we're best friends. Like, she knows about you. Like, she said you were so pretty. Like, she knows about you. And I'm like, okay, let me see the messages. And he's like, we've never been like that. Like, why would you ask me, like to see the messages? Like, why would you do that? And I'm like, so what's her name? And he starts to say it. This is a made up name, chat. I'm not going to use the real one. But he starts to go like, well, I don't need to tell you her name. Like, why do you need to know that? Are you going to, like, look her up? And all I needed was him going, to know that her name was fucking Rachel, okay? That's not actually her name, but, like, he said the beginning and I knew exactly what the name was. I knew. So when I got home, I called up my best friend and I was like, we need to stalk. And we did stalk and we found Rachel. And we found out that she went to a university that I was supposed to go to, but you'd have to like move away from my area to go there, okay? So we were like, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? And I don't want to say the name of the university, obviously, but I was like, what are we gonna do? Like, da 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 da. So my best friend at the time goes, give me your phone. Give me his number. And I was like, okay. I was like, here's his number. And he's like, okay. So he calls her. She calls him on an unknown number. And he's like, hey, is this Tristan? And he's like, yeah. He goes, so I was just wondering, like, I've seen you like around campus and I just think that like you're really cute. Like, I was just wondering if you're single. And he goes, no, I'm not single. And I'm like, oh my God, like he's loyal to me. He's loyal to me. And my best friend goes, oh really, who are you dating? And he goes, oh, you know, Rachel from this university. That ain't me, chat. My name's Celeste. That was not me. That was not me. That was not me. Yeah. And so I confronted him about it. He goes, well, we're on and off. We've been on and off. And like, I love you. And like, yeah, anyways, he just went on this whole tangent about how like in love with me he is. And then he stole his mom's like ring that she had and was like, this is a family heirloom and I'm giving it to you to promise you that I'm gonna break up with her. He never broke up with her. I like ended up having to like message her and he's like, oh yeah, no, he gave me like the exact same ring. Like he said the exact same thing to me. And yeah, that's the story of how I found out that I was being cheated on by a jobless bum. Yeah, and let me tell you, are you CC? You look like her. I look nothing like her. We're not even the same fucking race, bro. Like, are you dumb as fuck, bro? Anyways, yeah, that's the tea of the time I've been cheated on. That alt counter was C&D. That alt counter was tough. Little does this guy know that I'm sitting on a Twitch stream telling my trauma to the chat, not paying attention at all. Insane. Same hair equals CC. We don't even have the same hair. Her hair was always straight. Like, that's the best part. Name a woman challenge. But anyways, yeah, that's my tea of the time I found out I was getting cheated on. And I would post that as a YouTube video, chat, but unfortunately, I am quite literally just not like I didn't play good. So I was having so much fun doing this. Anyways, yeah, I would post it, but I mean, I literally could post it with just the caption talking about the time I got cheated on while getting my ass kicked in Rivals. Then of us to go to the show together when it came time to go to the concert. Oh my God, Chaos. That is actually not a good person. Yeah, and now I'm pretty sure he's in a relationship. Anyways, then years, like, yeah, a couple years later, he DM'd me on Instagram. And he was like, hey, how are you? And I'm like, you are Satan himself, bro? Fuck off. Girlfriend with me and I didn't allow and I got berated by her girlfriend. It was a major bro moment. I was like, your girl trying to treat and she was like, it's actually insane. I mean, Angela's kicking ass. I'm not even gonna lie. Listen, I can't talk shit about the Angela. The Angela's doing their job. Why would you even put up with it? I didn't put up with it because remember I told you that I dipped, but I was young. I was really young in all seriousness.